How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Now, yesterday I released a scathing video about the Red Dragon and how much of a nasty piece of work he was. If you haven't seen that video, do go check it out because this is a follow-up to that video. And as you're seeing, the story and the despicableness, the low-lifeness of Red Dragon doesn't seem to end. It does continue, unfortunately, and this guy literally has no shame. But, his antics have now caused even more damage to the developer. Not only did he turn around and actually, misquote, hide the replies, lie, twist the truth, betray developers in a bid to get that gotcha moment when people are losing their jobs. But then he went into hiding, trying for all of this to, filter through, wash over, but that wasn't enough. Now his white knights, who actually agree with him, instead of him coming out and turning around and saying that, I'm sorry for what I've done, it was wrong, and I take it back, and I apologize to the developer and all of this, do what a human being would do. Instead, he stayed silent and allowed his dogs to go out and actually assault the developer. Not physically, mind you, but mentally. Welcome to another video where, unfortunately, PlayStation fans, D-ponies, decide that ruining someone's life is worth actually a gotcha moment in the console wars for that little bit of engagement, that little bit of, clickbait fame, just so they can get that engagement money from Twitter. This is what it all comes to, right? This person, this Red Dragon, has literally no shame. He is out here doing this deliberately, lying deliberately, setting his hounds deliberately on a developer just so he can get engagement. And you know what? We're talking about it. We're, reporting on it. I'm not giving him any notice on Twitter, so he's not going to get any engagement from me on Twitter. I'm using images that are coming from him. I refuse. I've already muted that prick, and it's just so disappointing that this is happening. And as we can see here, someone in my Twitter called Pyro, he reached out to me today and said that this, his white knights have basically gone after the developer. And I said, are you serious? It's officially him. It's officially him and his ponies are the worst. At the TheChaosLounge, yes, unfortunately, I am very serious. I thought she had blocked me hours after I sent a reply in support. Reply to him you showed where Nina called him out for hiding other reply, but saw a bunch of soccer accounts were hitting her with toxicity, calling her a liar, name-calling, claiming she was gaslighting, and so much more. So I searched her handle to see where she'd protected her account, so God knows what stuff they were sending privately. And then we have over here the Nina Murata. This is the actual developer who basically told the Red Dragon, what the hell are you doing? Why are you using me as a poster child? Why are you lying? I didn't say any of that. You even went as far as hiding my reply, which she then showed the world what she actually said hours before. But the Red Dragon decided that he was going to hide that reply because it wasn't actually, supporting his agenda in making Microsoft and Xbox look bad. Now, we already know that the situation over at Activision Blizzard is a shit show. Now, with any merger, people are going to be made redundant. I'm going to cover this in the next video more in depth because I actually want to talk about this because there's a lot going on right now and a lot of, ponies out there, a lot of PlayStation fans are basically trying to double up on this and trying to say that what's happening at Activision Blizzard is the same. Now, there are certain things that Microsoft did, like I said. I'm going to go into this in more depth in the follow-up video to this that will be out later today, but it's not nice and definitely something that is worth discussing. And, at least us as Xbox fans, we are willing to call out when Microsoft does something bad. Right? We are willing to do that. But in this situation, the Red Dragon has allowed his cronies to go after a developer that he was using as a gotcha moment. And the moment she came out and exposed him for the bullshitting fraud that he is, he turns around and allows this to happen. He could have ended all of this by coming out and saying, you know what, guys, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it. My bad. Right? He could have turned around and issued a formal public apology to Nina Marotta, and, you know, that would have been the end of it. Instead, he tries to double down by staying silent, trying for it to wash over and soaking up that engagement. He's in the back right now, counting his engagement numbers, going, oh, look at all that money coming. I've just ruined the developer's life, but I don't care because I'm the Red Dragon. And he's just doing this, going along, looking at those engagement numbers going, so the Twitter money keeps coming in, right? That's disgusting behavior. That is, you know, this is the type of shit I expect from, you know, people that have literally no morals, no ethical morals at all, where they would go and literally report on something that will destroy a person's career, life. And that is now what they're trying to do. They're trying to destroy her career. Do you remember how he turned around and tried to point out that she was now basically jobless and had illnesses and feared for her life and couldn't pay for her medical bills? Well, now he's doubling down on that and making sure she becomes unemployable so she can die. That is what the Red Dragon is doing. He is trying to erase this person by literally removing them from planet Earth. If this person, Nina, cannot find a job because of this and she ends up passing away, that is 100% on the Red Dragon. And he could have avoided this wholeheartedly. Now, this goes back to a situation where Reforged turned around and was talking to Oh No, It's Alex. And I know this is going to come up, so I'm covering that here right now. Where MBG was, you know, he gives out the dirt, but the moment he actually says something really dumb and people, you know, go after him for it, that's a problem. Now, that situation is totally different here. She is an innocent bystander. She was working for a company, she got laid off, and she made a statement out of frustration to, you know, publicly, but she also said that she has no ills against Activision Blizzard and Microsoft because she loved working there, right? But it is affecting her personally and medically. And so the Red Dragon decided, unlike the MBG situation and the Reforge, because the Reforge situation, Reforge decided that he was going to jump onto the MBG train because MBG is like 7 times bigger than him, try and garner in the supporters of MBG over to his side because Reforge couldn't give a shit about what happens to MBG. God forbid if MBG's, you know, deleted his save file today, Reforge would just go, oh, you know what? It's Oh No, It's Alex's fault. And then he'll twist it into a console war and use that to get, you know, clicks and views. 100%, he will 100% do that, right? That is exactly what he will do. Reforge couldn't even care about MBG's existence. This, on the other hand, is a totally different situation. She didn't come out going into the console wars. She didn't come out attacking, you know, any of the people. She came out and basically said that, you know, she's got bills to pay and she hopes that they can sleep well at night. Having, you know, now made her redundant and, you know, she now has to find a new job. But it didn't end there because the Red Dragon decided that he's going to just back off, let the engagement numbers go up, not come out and apologize, and allowed his cronies to go. Now, you're going to say, well, how does he allow people to create fake accounts, stock accounts, to go after her? That could have all ended with him coming out and saying, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done what I did. I'm taking the higher road and I apologize. Anyone that's going after this person or anyone that tries contacting her for nefarious reasons, do not follow me, do not talk to me, do not engage with me. I don't want anything to do with you. You guys are scum. If he came out with a clear statement like that, most of it, if not all of this, would have stopped. But he didn't. And he is still, I mean, he's clearly seeing this information and still staying silent about it. That's how much of a scumbag he is. Now, I edited my yesterday's video quite a bit, right? a lot, because a lot of what I said, when I had my kids review it, they actually said, if you post this, there's a good chance that YouTube is going to cancel, delete your account. Because I was really angry at what he did. Because there's console warring, there's, taking information and just mocking that information. And then there's outright taking that information, lying about it, twisting it, to your own agenda, and then posting about it. And then when you're called out on it, you don't even come out and apologize. This dude needs canceling, right? There, I've said it. He needs to be removed off Twitter. Because in my opinion, he is as bad as all of those other hate-mongering speech personalities out there that do nothing but try to get people to hate on people. That is the Red Dragon. Everything he posts is about hate, promoting hate, pushing hate. But this, the fact that it was about a corporation, they can deal with it. I don't care. That's why I muted him. But when you start attacking individuals, human beings, I take a moral ground at that point. That's not right. That's not ethically right. And I hope this video goes around, it goes wide, and people just look at his account and just start muting him one by one, because he needs it, right? If not muting, just outright block him. Because the moment his engagement goes down, the moment he ain't making that blue checker money, the moment that starts happening, he'll come out and apologize. You'll see it, right? Because he needs that engagement to live on. This is disgusting behavior. And now those people have forced Nina Marota to lock her account, right? They have forced her to lock her account because she was getting so many replies, so many messages that were basically offensive, calling her a liar, calling her X, Y, and Z. Why? When all of this could have been avoided, all of this could have been, put aside and laid to rest. None of this needed to happen. None of it. It's so disgusting that people, I don't know what to be more disgusted at. The Red Dragon, right, who is actually doing this, based on his, I don't want to get into his background, because if I do, it's going to get a lot worse. But I don't know what's worse. The fact that the Red Dragon is still promoting this behavior, or the fact that people believe that what he's doing is right in twisting the truth, lying, and then taking it upon themselves to be pussies. Actual pussies, right? Where they can't even go after her with their main account because they are little pussies. They have to create fake accounts and actually go and harass her and make her lock her account. These people are small-minded little pricks. And all of them should have their accounts blocked, locked, and just deleted. But they should also find a way to trace those accounts back to their main account and have that deleted as well. Or at least have it permanently on their profile, so when a job recruiter comes along to look at their personal profile, it will say, hey, this person had this account deleted for this and this reason. Before you employ this dickhead, these are the things that you need to know about them, because this is who you're really employing. Console warring is fine, right? But there's a line you don't cross. This is a line. Reforge crossed it when he tried to, use that gotcha moment by saying anyone that went after MBG for making this stupid comment when MBG was doing it himself, you give as good as you take, right? And if he deleted his save file, then we were all responsible for it. No. That's not how that works, you dumb shit. But this one over here tops that one. And the Red Dragon, he needs removing. He needs removing, because this sort of behavior is, I don't even know how you sleep at night when you've done this sort of thing to someone, especially coming from his ethnic background, right? I don't even know how you do that. Because I couldn't sleep at night, dude, having known that I've just ruined someone's life. Anyway, you let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have that discussion, and I'll see you in the next one. Remain legend.